This is Jaime.
This is Alfredo.
We are the Heritage Project and you're on DJsounds.com.
Ibiza 2012, it's closing time. The weather isn't that warm, although I'm about to witness one of the hottest parties of the summer. We love closings. I'm about to catch up with two DJs, DJ Alfredo and Jaime Fiorito. They've written the history of electronic music in Ibiza as we know it. Come inside, follow me and catch up with them. I'm here with Jaime Fiorito and DJ Alfredo. You just played Le Premier Etage for We Love Closing. How did it go?
It was very nice, yeah. It was a very good time. We played for 4 hours. It was great. It was a good time. I think people really enjoyed it. So, yeah, it was good.
You're presenting here your project. Do you want to introduce it to us?
Basically, a heritage project is pretty simple. Like, Alfredo, my father, has been active in the scene for 25, 30 years, something like this, 30 years. And I've been honored to learn actually music from him. So basically I started playing when I was 18, I'm 35 now. And we decided last year to actually, after all those years of playing music on our own, to actually put it together and to offer to people like 2 generations of music playing together. And this is what it is. It's basically 2 generations, a large spectrum of music going from early deep house to techno, Chicago and everything. What was I learning from him? Well, I don't know, the first, I guess all the early house stuff, all the Chicago stuff, a lot. He was playing as resident for Amnesia many years at Pasha. When it was at Amnesia, I was quite young. I was about 11 or 12, so I didn't catch it so much. But later on in Pasha, when he was playing, I got like quite a lot of the garage influence, American house influence, not so much the techno. The techno I kind of discovered myself. So yeah, I guess it's that. Everything from like 90 to 2000, I was listening to him, and I got quite a lot. Yeah.
What have you been learning from Jaime?
I try to learn technology from Jaime.
That's a good one. Did you play this summer?
We did various things. 1, 2, 3 here. Then we did a couple of parties. We did at Pikes Hotel also that were quite nice.
Well, Pikes is a legendary place. I really like the place, and but went down so well.
I think Pikes was really about doing something like in a kind legendary location. I think it was very interesting to be playing outdoors, playing music that we usually don't play in the clubs, more down-tempo, more eclectic, and I think it was very interesting, especially because we did an outdoor party first, and then around midnight we put the party inside in Freddie's suite, which was very cool.
Freddie Mercury, right?
Exactly, yeah.
No, everyone knows.
Well, exactly. There you go. And no, it was a good party. It was very, very different, but that's the whole idea about the Heritage Project. We want to do something that was not only club-based, to be able to also offer, you know, different stuff that we cannot play there.
And how is it instead your relationship with We Love? Because you've been playing for many years. How has it been going on?
It's been going really well. I mean, we started working with them like 3 or 4 years ago, I think. We first played in different rooms. He was playing on the Sunset Terrace, I was playing in a salon. Then he was playing on Sunset Terrace, I was playing upstairs. Then we played together. And finally, since last year, we played quite often together, and it's been going down well.
Only last year. Two or 3 years?
2 years, 2 years now.
2 years.
Can you tell us the experience of Boutique Salinas? Because it's such a tiny place,
Yeah.
but you can get a nice vibe in there. How was it?
I think Boutique Salinas is very cool in the way that it's like a little hostel on the beach of Salinas, as the name says, but it reminds me very much of the old days in Salinas when people like left the beach around 7 and 8 and hanged out in different bars. And our friend Dave, who's running the place, got that quite well. And it's like a very, very nice and cozy outdoor space for 50, 100 people.
Friends.
Like friends, basically.
Alfredo, you said that you've been learning a lot about technology through Jaime. I'm sure that you started with records and then you naturally moved on to CDs, and now I saw there were USB keys there. You're using them?
I'm using them. Something that I never thought I would do.
As you're using the USB keys, are you actually using the program rekordbox to organize your music?
Well, it depends. I think rekordbox is good. Like if you want to play on like different tempos, it's good to have like different sections on the key where you can go, okay, this is slow tempo, medium tempo, high tempo, so that if you have a large amount of tracks, you don't get confused with all the different tempos, and you can kind of see what group goes with what group. I think this is one.
It's what he tells me all the time.
Jaime, you like instead a lot of techno, so I'm sure that you're actually more into your effects than your dad. Which one do you like, and when do you use it?
I mean, to be honest, I'm quite simple. I use as well filter delay a few times. I don't try to color it too much because then it disturbs a little bit the people. Loops are very useful on CDJs. You know, if you want to like build up a groove, you can loop two grooves and build up on them, and maybe play a third CDJ on top of that to get something going. I think filters are good for dynamic. You know, it's a very personal thing. Some people like to use a lot of effects, some other a little bit less. I like to use 2 or 3 and know how to use them, and being happy with that, basically.
House Nation. House Nation. House Nation. House Nation. House Nation.